Hey there everyone, ni hao, this is Choquito and today I'm gonna share with you everything about the Bund. Isn't it beautiful? Wait, that is not the Bund, that is Lujiazui, the iconic skyline of Shanghai, which you can see from the Bund, but the actual Bund is everything that is behind. So to find out more about this place, let's start with the history of the Bund. The history is long and I'm very lazy, so I'll make a quick summary. The history of the Bund, the way we know it, begins with the British concession, which later joined with the Americans became the international concession. Occupying this area of Shanghai for almost 100 years as a treaty port, and eventually occupied by the Japanese and finally returning to Chinese rule in 1945. So this bridge right here behind me is where the British concession used to end, and across the bridge the American concession would start. Later on they merged together to make the international concession, but now it is just a place where a lot of people take photos of the infamous view and mostly wedding photos. During those times, many historical buildings were made, most of them occupied by trading companies and banks, as well as the British and Russian consulates. There is a total of 52 buildings with several styles, among which are eclectic, Beaux Arts, Gothic Revival, Renaissance Revival, Baroque Revival, so many revivals, Neoclassical, and also Art Deco. Nowadays, the buildings remain there as part of the iconic Bund view, most of which are used for commercial goals, full of bars, restaurants, coffee shops, hotels, among other things. But I don't want this video to just be a boring historical view of Shanghai, so let's have more fun with it. First of all, it is very accessible, and that's what I didn't know before coming. I thought you might need a ticket to get in, or it is difficult to access. But no, you basically just cross the street and that's it, the Bund is yours. So the best way to get here is through Nanjing East Road, a magnificent pedestrian street that will take you to the heart of the Bund. Walk it all the way, then just cross the street and be mind-blown by the skyline. And once you're here, just walk along the Bund to any direction. Enjoy the skyline, take some pictures, all the typical stuff everybody does. And not so typical. If you wanna eat something, there's plenty of choices. You can also go to many restaurants along the Bund. And well, you can also take a boat ride if you fancy having a different perspective. And tell me how it is, because I still didn't take one. Or you could also hop in one of the sightseeing buses. They are totally worth it. I tried this one, by the way, haha. Keep in mind that if you wanna see the light show, for winter, come from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and summer from 7 to 11 p.m. Otherwise, you won't get to see the lights. And the best moment is when they turn the lights on. And also when they turn them off, of course. Another thing to keep in mind is that during those times, the Bund is very crowded. So if you want to avoid the crowds, come when the lights are off. Or just walk farther away, where the crowd is much smaller. This one over here is the second tallest tower in the world. It's the Shanghai Tower. This is the bottle opener. If you see, the shape looks like a bottle opener. Next to it, Jinmao Tower. Many people's favorite tower actually, especially if you're on that side. Then these two are the IFC towers. And of course, without this one, it wouldn't be the same. The Pearl Tower. And this one over here is the Live Alike Tower. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. There are so many places around the Bund that it's very hard to go wrong. But my recommendations for something more special would be Mr. and Mrs. Bund, a fancy French restaurant with a magnificent view, Bar Rouge, a great place to party, basically. The Fellas, a great Italian restaurant with a great owner, great food, great view, great interior, everything is great. Captain's Bar, well, this one is a classic, great beers and great view. Also, usually full, don't do the same mistake I did and check before you come at what time it opens. Mercato, amazing Italian high-end restaurant. I came once and ate everything there was on the menu, and it's amazing. Sir Ellis Terrace on the Peninsula Hotel, amazing view on one of the tallest buildings on the Bund. Unfortunately, the terrace was under reconstruction when I went there today. And of course you have Subway, KFC, and all of those popular chains that prepare your food very quickly, so just grab and go. But honestly, my advice is to just grab some food to go and just walk around. You know, the whole area, not just the platform itself is beautiful, but the whole area around. You know, you will discover so many restaurants, places, beautiful buildings, houses. and you will just see life, so much life. So just grab some food to go, grab a friend, walk around, talk, enjoy the view, and just enjoy this place of the city. So they say if you touch these bulls' private parts, you're gonna get lucky. So let's try and do it. This bull make people like this video, make them follow me, and make Messi win the World Cup. I swear I shot this part of the video before Messi won the World Cup. Thank you, bull. You might not have known that you still see the buildings from far away. All the views from the parallel streets are also remarkable, so just explore the place, walk around, try different perspectives. If you go a bit farther along the Bund, nobody's there, so try checking out the northern part of the Bund and the southern part as well. The view keeps changing as you walk along, giving you new skylines with less people. Also, try to read about the buildings and learn about them. Each of them hides so much history, and most of them have signs sharing a little bit of their past. The whole area has a lot more to offer than just the Bund itself. The nearby streets have tons of places to eat, great parks to walk around, bridges to enjoy, and all of them still give you the view of the lovely skyline. So most of the time when I come to the Bund, I prefer to take a longer walk and just to go a little bit far where there's less crowds and you can still enjoy the magnificent view, maybe less iconic like this one, but still super beautiful, and see something a little bit different, but still amazing. Well, locals don't come to the Bund, to be honest. But on the rare occasion we do some other kind of things. Personally, I would just come here early in the morning to watch people doing Tai Chi, eat some breakfast with some nice view, preferably during summer over winter, and of course, jog. The place is more than perfect for that. As of me, I would say I come here maybe once every 2-3 months, and just to have a walk, enjoy the view, grab something to eat. But yeah, usually it's always so beautiful to come here. It's a reminder of where you are and how magical this city is, basically, mostly because of that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me know what do you think about this video, please. Leave your comments below. Like the video if you liked it. Yeah, just share with me if you have learned anything new about the Bund, or if it's different from what you expected, or if you have been here, if you have just enjoyed the video, okay? If you live in Shanghai, please. I mean, come on, it's beautiful. Come and visit it again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.